Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Crusher's Corner, the show before the show. We are going to be talking about the show on the 14th. Yeah, that's right. Show number 3 of season 2K23. And we have 4 more shows until winter solstice. We're already coming up on a pay-per-view. Oh my god, if you are not hyped for this, I don't know what you're doing with your life. But it sure ain't enjoying it. Alrighty, on today's show, I'm going to have Ian Quick with me, my fellow commentator. How's it going, Ian? Welcome back to the show.
It is nice to be back. I haven't been able to really get in touch with 2K23 season for AWW, but I'm here and I will be here on Friday as well.
Whoa! Are you for real?
Absolutely. I'm open.
I am so happy to hear that.
Oh yeah, let's get to today's show.
Oh yeah. And to start it off, we're going to start off with, you guessed it. Actually, you probably didn't. Shooting Blanks versus Ben Riley. Yes,
Woo!
another match between Team My Shoe and the Empire of Pain. Last week, we saw Meyer go versus Aaron Silver. And the week before that, we saw the two tag teams fight each other. Now, or not today, but on Friday's show, we're going to get to see Shu and Ben get their shots at each other. And this is going to be a doozy of a fight. What do you think of this one?
Well, this is a match in particular where both competitors have to represent their own teams and their own effort, and they cannot let down. Ben Riley, as the Empire Pain, he's got to attest to his name. He's got to bring on the pain. While Shooting Blanks, he's got to represent his own team to make out the better of each other. Now, this could go both ways, but I might, just might, lean into Shooting Blanks over this one because they have been a very consistent tag team. And you never know in the singles run, because Ben Riley, he's very dependent on Aaron Silver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
I might get my vote in for Shooting Blanks this time around.
Now, it pains me to say this. It really does. But I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree with you. So far, Empires of Pain have been on track for a clean sweep. And I don't think Ben Riley's going to want to fail here. They won the tag team match. Aaron Silver won against Meyer. Ben Riley needs to step up and get the win here. And you better believe he's going to be pulling out all the stops to get that win. I don't see Shu really coming out of this with a win.
And if it is, it might be quite an upset.
Yeah, it definitely will be. Like I said, it hurt a lot to say that, but I'm going to have to put my vote on Ben Riley.
I always thought in specifics that Aaron Silver was the more aggressive out of the two. And therefore, I always thought Ben Riley was more codependent on his partner. But maybe this Friday, I could be proven wrong.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot on the line there. You know, he doesn't want to be the only one to lose. But we'll see how that plays out.
Oh yeah.
But I think we should talk about match 2. Oh, I don't think you're ready for this one. Torrance Banks versus Max Cannon. That's right. We have big boy Torrance Banks versus the filthy one. These are two men that can throw around big punches and do a lot of damage. We got Torrance Banks, whose spear is one of the most deadliest we've ever seen. We got Max Cannon's rear view, which can knock probably even Iron Ace out.
Ooh,
I don't know who I want to say will win this one.
So I'm going to be real with you. My vote may be leaning towards the filthy one himself. Here's why. Torrance Banks is a worthy adversary. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong. He's a
Oh, yeah.
tough guy. But much like the issue that Ben Riley has, to me, being codependent, Torrance Banks needs to be dependent on the entirety of the Godsman, from Crimson to Jeff Shock himself. And then you got to take up with that against Max Cannon, who has pulled off the most extravagant upsets and the most banger matches I've seen in AWW history. And while Torrance Banks could really lay out Cannon with that spear of his, I don't know what you could do when you spear those buns of steel and it goes right back at you.
See, I don't know if I wholeheartedly believe that he is dependent on the Godsman because we have seen last season Torrance Banks do huge upsets. You know, he's a force to be reckoned with by himself, so I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that point. But I think I'm still gonna go with Max Cannon.
All right.
I think one rear view and Torrance Banks will be a deer in the headlights.
It's the buns of steel
Or
for me,
should I
man.
say the taillights?
Oh, this guy.
Well, there we have it. We're both going Max Cannon on that one. Yet another banger of a match. Match 3, we're gonna see Tokyo go versus the one, the only Gamer Stitch.
Ooh.
Ugh. If you wanna make your presence known in AWW, it's by beating somebody like Tokyo, and that's what Stitch is gonna be looking to do. We saw Tokyo last season in the Black Sun raid eliminate, what was it, 8 people? Or it survived through 8. I think she survived longer than that, but just completely destroyed in the Black Sun raid and won so many impressive matches. Stitch is gonna be looking for that win to make a statement and say, "Hey, AWW, you better be prepared for me." And I don't think you really got to analyze Stitch too much, have you?
No, this will be my first match to analyze Stitch on a more personal level, on a more first hands-on experience. And from what I've seen on past tapings, mind you, because I do keep in study, Stitch is a very impressive competitor.
Mhm. Yeah, there's there's gonna be a lot of back and forth in this match. Neither person wants to lose. So, it's hard to call it, but I think Stitch is going to squeak out a win on this one. And I mean like squeak.
Here's my take.
Mhm,
I agree on all the positive things you said about Stitch.
mhm.
I agree that as a newcomer, she is an impressive force to be reckoned with, and that her taking on Tokyo is going to be one hell of a match. But my vote may go to Tokyo for this one on a more experience factor.
Mhm.
I have to take into account that Tokyo has taken the likes out of very, very tough, high end males wrestlers like Linty and so forth. She's been in the game long enough, and she's taken on the baddest of the bad, the toughest of the tough, that it's more so just the time and experience factor that may have given her an edge on Stitch. This proves to me that Tokyo was meant to dominate this division, but it's gonna take more than just a little bit of a fight. It's going to take on the likes of Stitch. It's going to take on the likes of many other foes that shows she is the top card in this division.
Yeah, and I can't really argue with you there. Those are all great valid points. I'm still gonna stick with my decision, but
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
this match could easily go either way. But yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna go with Gamer Stitch, and Ian is gonna go with Tokyo.
Nice.
Match 4. TB12 versus the Commission. That's right. Cortez and Nagata are taking on Buzzy and Harry. I
Ooh.
think I think it goes without saying where my vote's gonna lie.
And you know what? I might agree with you on this one.
Yeah, I mean, people can call it bias if they want. That's fine. But like, I'm never gonna give TB12 my vote.
I would have given TB12 my vote had it been in any other circumstance. Because you know what? I get it, and I approve of TB12. But I'm going to say where the unbiased lies. The commission might have the edge on this one for one specific reason only. While TB12 is really dominant in the tag team division and whatnot, Cortez could probably help sweep the odds in this match against him. You're talking about someone who had won the Twitch championship and had been
Mhm.
put through hell and back. He's
Yeah,
been worked multiple promotions. He knows where he's getting himself into, and he's got a bud with him. And you never know. Whether it could be TB12 or the commission, I might put my vote on the commission only for that.
this is the first time that we're actually gonna see him, but we saw Cortez stand face to face with the Beast, Alistair,
Oh god, yeah.
multiple times, and he's still alive to tell the tale. I've never seen TB12 fight Alistair.
And I'd hope they never do, because that's a death wish happening. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. The fact that Cortez could live through that can speak volumes about one's character. And at the end of the day, that could really bring out the odds and even a team that you're not, I want to say, full time with.
Yeah, it's I guess we're just gonna go both with the commission just because I feel like the accomplishments of Cortez just kind of outweigh everything.
Yeah.
All right. Main event. Brett Matthews Open Challenge. This could be anybody going up against Brett Matthews for their chance to take the belt from him. We have no idea who's going to accept. Brett Matthews is literally going to walk out there and let anybody come and challenge him.
The
It
thing
could
about
even
these
be it could even be me for all you know.
the thing about these open challenges is that they usually open up the show, or they're usually midway through the show. But here you have Brett Matthews, the AWW World Heavyweight Champion, holding that championship loud and proud, ready to take on any opposition that wants to take that belt from his hands. And it could very much be anyone, even if the odds are stacked against him. He
Yeah.
could leave the main event still your champion, or we could see a new champion be crowned. And you never know who it is, but let me tell you, it's got to be one tough son of a bitch to be able to step up to the man, Brett Matthews.
Oh yeah. And I just can't wait to see who steps up.
I'm looking forward to it as well, and it's gonna be something to die for. People are gonna be on the edge of their seats, chomping at the bit to see who will step up and try and take that title away.
If Andy wasn't already beefing with Butt Screw, I'd love to see him step up for another open challenge.
You know what? Wait, are we talking about Andy?
Yeah, Andy Random Hero.
You think he would be able to pull off such an upset?
I don't know whether he could or not, but it would be fun to watch.
That's the thing, is you can always question these things, but nothing is ever impossible. I just know for a fact that Brett Matthews has a lot to prove at this point. And I've seen open challenges come and go. I've seen open challenges be cut short. We've seen it
Mhm.
all happen. But with Brett
Yeah,
Matthews, I have doubts that this is going to go short. This is this is probably the closest we're ever going to see to a top card champion next to Snacks the Man.
yeah. And whether he'll be able to retain the belt or not, we'll just have to see. but there is confidence there.
Absolutely.
All right, that sums it up for the show that we'll be seeing. Now, I got a few things to talk to you about.
Oh,
From what you've seen, how do you like the changes in AWW so far?
I'm very appreciative about how things have been set up accordingly. The match cards have been spectacular. Uh, and I really have to put this out there. I've been a huge fan of the women's division that we have been setting up.
Mhm.
I like the inclusion. I love the diversity that we're having in our shows. Where it came from having one female taking on the entire men's division. Now we have an entire division where there will be more women that wants to step up to the plate to cement themselves as whether it be a future champion or top card competitor. This is a great start. And not only that, we're getting brand new faces. We're getting brand new changes, whether it be from our old guys, from new. I love the direction that we're having for AWW, and I wish that I had been there from the beginning of this new season. I hope to be around more for it.
Oh yeah, we'd love to have you around throughout the rest of the ride. You know you're always welcome here.
Oh, absolutely. Just, life.
Yeah, I hear that. Now, we also haven't really seen Jake either. So, yeah, it's understandable.
Oh, yeah. I
Now,
mean,
if Jake
everybody
was
always,
showing up, then I'd be a little bit more angry with you, but you get a pass.
listen, it's like, I hate to nerd out on you. It's like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We may be the trio that's always separated. But we're all dear friends at heart. Oh, boy.
Yeah. People aren't gonna understand that, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Um, did you manage to check out the new arena setup?
Yes, I have. I love the new visual. AWW is always progressing, always upgrading, and there's never a dull moment for that. I'm never gonna say no to that.
Oh yeah, you excited for the new commentary table?
Oh, I'm excited for a new everything. We finally got the budget for this stuff. Hell yeah!
Yes, dude, being up there by the entrance is so different. Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta pay
less
a little
cars
bit
our
more
way.
attention, but like a lot less risk.
Yeah, I was gonna say less harm our way.
Hmm. And I guess last thing is, what's one match that you would call your dream match?
Oh gosh, that's gonna be a very difficult one to put together. Um, and I would really like to go and see. This is a really difficult one. I want to see champion versus champion. Butt Screw versus Brett Matthews, all in
Ooh.
all. Or depending on whether, even if they don't have the titles or if they do still, champion versus champion. Like a Survivor Series.
Ooh. That would be that would be a fun match.
Yeah, you see where I'm getting with that.
Oh yeah, I definitely do, and I support it. Well, that is going to be the end of the show. Don't forget, guys, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Today, I want you guys to tell us what your dream AWW match would be. Now, don't forget, guys, check out the Twitch channel on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to catch the AWW episode. All right, guys, we will see you on AWW.
Peace out.